Oh, so if you read what I put on there, it's I'm calling crap to the expat bullshit. You guys, you all talk about how bad the Philippines are. Every one of you, I can't believe it. And you don't really, as far as I can see, I don't think you get an opinion. Honestly, I just don't see how somebody who lives in the Philippines that lives around a bunch of Americans or other expats, we'll call them. How do you guys have a clue of what really it's like to live here? You don't. You move out of your home country, which I guess you don't like me. I don't want to live in the United States. I think it's a shithole. And then you move to the Philippines because it's a nice place, and you move in with a bunch of fucking people from where you came from. They don't know what they're doing. They've never been in a foreign country. Most of them haven't traveled outside the state or the city that they lived in, I think. And they get scammed by a girl. Oh, they're stupid. You get scammed by more women in the United States than you'll ever get scammed here. I don't ever remember, ever, since I've been here, really getting scammed unless I'm just being stupid. You don't get scammed. Oh, and the skin tax. I love that one. There's no skin tax here. If my wife goes to the market and they tell her, she says, I want 3 tomatoes, and they tell her 15 pesos. She goes, huh? No, 8 pesos. That's all you're getting. It's part of the process. It's their culture here. It's not a skin tax. It's culture. And you idiots that keep saying, oh, it's a skin tax. It's a skin. No, it's not. You can be scammed by a taxi driver. I'll give you that. Call the cops. That's all. Tell him you're going to call the cops. He's ripping you off. Say, I'm going to call the cops. Watch what happens. It's like anywhere. You can be scammed by a girl here. Sure. You take her out, buy her, but find some 25-year-old girl and you're 70. Look at my arm candy. Woohoo! Yeah, great. Even though they are more mature here than they are in the US, they're still 26, 25, 20. They still are. Their brains are developing. So you take them out and you buy them nice clothes, you buy them good meals, you buy them special stuff. What do you think? That's what they're going to expect. Treat them normal. Just treat them normal and watch what happens. They will become normal people to you. They're not trying to scam you. They're taking what they're given. They're not, and I love the one, oh, they're all so poor. Bullshit. When I met my wife, they had a store in the market. They owned a house. They all had nice clothes. Their daughter was in a private school. My wife's daughter, my stepdaughter, was in a private school. Yeah, I improved their life. Sure, I built a beautiful home. They've got a little more money. They have a new car. So it's only things that I would have anyway. So I improved my wife and daughter's life, and I end up with good family. Her family is wonderful. I like all of them. So expats, I don't even like the word. It sounds stupid. You're people that have moved to another country. Expat? You're not a patriot of anywhere. If anything, you're a bunch of losers. That's how I look at it. You came here with nothing. What? You came here with a $2,000 a month retirement. What is that? I mean, I couldn't live anywhere for $2,000 a month. It's ridiculous. My electric bill here is, I don't know, $300, $400 a month. Just my electric bill. That's not including my gasoline bill, my, $2,000 a month. What are you, crazy? Well, I don't know, you guys. I'm calling bullshit on you expats and your opinions. I haven't heard one guy yet, and I watch pretty much all the channels that you expats are on. I haven't heard any of you really having a clue what it's like to live in the Philippines. None of you. Get out of Dumaguete. There you go. That's a start. That's not America. That's not the Philippines. That's an American city placed in the Philippines for you stupid ass expatriates, supposedly. So you can go there and look, I am in a foreign country. No, you're not. You're in the United States that's been planted in a foreign country. It's like living in Clark. You might as well live around all the military guys. Hey, that's what they do. They've got private residences with fenced in yards. just like in the United States. And then I love it's a lot of crime here. There's a lot of this and a lot of, you know what? I live in a place I don't even shut my front door. Why? Because there's no crime. There is no crime where I live. They gave up putting the bars on their windows 10, 20, 15, 18 years ago because that was before. It's not now. The new houses don't have bars on their windows. The old houses do. And if you got bars on your windows where you live in the wrong place, guys. You all move yourself into these cities that it makes no sense. You don't like the U.S. Oh, hey, you guys, while I'm here at the beginning, subscribe to my channel, will you? Put a thumbs up and a like and all that good crap, and leave me a comment. I always forget to do this until the end of the video. Nobody watches that long. Why would an American or a Canadian or a European who doesn't want to live in the U.S. anymore, can't afford it? That's the big number. I can't afford to live in the U.S. It's too much money. Yeah, it's expensive there. Here we pay $4 a gallon for gas. There they're paying $8. I get it. But then you move from there and you bring your crap over here and you live in a city here in the Philippines that's nothing but a bunch of loser Americans too. And you move right back in with the same crowd that you left. And then you complain about it. I can just see the coffee club in the morning. All the Americans sitting around a big table going, yeah, I got scammed yesterday by this chick, man. Took her to a bar. She ripped me off for $10. What? I can just imagine what it's like there. I wouldn't go to Dumaguete for a visit, for a walk on the beach, for a walk anywhere, for any reason. I just see it loser city. That's what I see. Oh, yeah, and all of the Americans live in there. You know what? Y'all got bad attitudes, as far as I could tell, about the Philippines. You talk bad about everything. How the women are, how the police are, how the area is. You don't like the dogs, you don't like the noise. That's the Philippines. I got dogs. I got 10 dogs. My dogs bark and howl fucking constantly all night long. Do my neighbors care? No. You know why? It's the Philippines. That's how it is. I got chickens. They got chickens. They got chickens. It's the way it is. If you don't like what you get, shouldn't be here. Move somewhere else. Move to a religious commune maybe. I don't know what you guys should do. But living in the Philippines, it doesn't sound like it's for 90% of the expats. They do nothing. You watch the blogs. They complain about the visas. They complain. You know what? I've been here 7 years right now. Actually, longer. I don't have a bank account here. I don't need one. I have a bank in the U.S. I use my ATM card every day. My Social Security goes to the U.S. Don't come here. I use my ATM card every day. My ATM card gets expired. I call my bank. They send me a new one to my post office. Post office emails it, sends it to me. 5 days, I got my new card. Why are you guys stressed over the nonsense that you stress? Oh, and I have a setup with Wells Fargo that I can transfer money over here for, I think it's $3 still. I can transfer up to $25,000 to my wife's bank account for $3 through Wells Fargo. It's called Express Send. You have to set it up before you leave. My bank never messes with me. They know I'm here. I've talked to my bank in 7 years. They know I'm here. I don't pay any extra fees to use my ATM card. If I take out $10, I take out $10. There's no fees. So I don't know what you guys are stressing over about, bank accounts and money. I bought a brand new car. Yeah, brand new. About a year ago now. It's not brand new now. It's got 21,000 kilometers on it. I went down to the car lot. We filled out the paperwork, me and my wife. It took 6 days. They approved the paperwork. We went down. We picked up the car, drove home an hour later. It's that easy. Down payment was about $500, give or take. Payment's about $400. No, the payment is $300. So you don't need credit here. That's a misnomer. I don't care what your credit rating is here. They don't care. It's got nothing to do with this place. They don't have credit ratings here. If your car gets repossessed here today, you can go back to the next car lot right next door and buy another car from a different bank. They don't care. They don't talk to each other. Doesn't matter. Even if you think they do, they don't. Contractors, that's another little joke. All you guys in Dumaguete, oh, I got a contractor and I feel like he's ripping me off. Yeah, he is. Why do you want a contractor? Are you stupid? Build your own house. Hire guys to do the labor, hire guys to do the paint work, hire guys to do the cement work, hire the woodwork. You don't need a contractor. Tell them what you want. Tell them how you want it built. They'll build it right the first time. Contractors are rip-offs. They take half the money. They tell you they're paying their workers 1,000 pesos a day. They're paying them 700, at the most 800. And you know, it's a burn. It's like the guy with the hollow blocks. Oh, I got hollow blocks delivered to my house. I grabbed one and crunched it. Yeah, that's normal here. That's how the hollow blocks are, because they make 70 to a bag of cement, all the hollow block makers. Okay? And if you want them better than that, you should hire a hollow block maker to work for you, and then you can pay him by the bag of cement, or you can pay him by the hour. I paid my guy 400 a day. He made a half a day of hollow blocks, and he went to work as a helper. Hollow blocks cost me half of what everybody else was paying. You buy the molds, they're cheap. Anyway, so he bought the hollow block. He said, oh, these hollow blocks are crappy. And he told the contractor, can you get them made better? The very next day, the hollow block guy comes back with the hollow blocks again, and the contractor goes, I got better ones, sir. And he reaches up and grabs one off the truck. He goes, try this. Oh, it's rock hard, man. The guy goes, yeah, it's great. I love it. Thank you. Guarantee you that was the same hollow blocks that was there yesterday, and that was the only hollow block that was hard, because the guys that make hollow blocks get paid by how many hollow blocks they make, how many bags of cement they use. They're not changing their ways for you. Sorry, and they're not going to change their ways for your contractor either. No, the contractor don't even know them guys. They're big companies that make the hollow blocks. They make thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands, all the same. And even though you think you want harder ones, why? Why? All these houses are made out of the same hollow blocks, guys. They're all solid. I didn't know that. I made mine a little harder too. Why? No reason. Now I look back, go, that was really stupid. It took a lot of time, cost me a little extra aggravation because I wanted them better. I didn't get better. I just got harder. Didn't make them better. Made them harder for the guys to work with. They can't cut them as quick. So in the end, it cost me more money, I think. I don't know. I'm not you guys. You guys all build square block houses with, look just like you're in the United States. I love it. You go into a community where a bunch of Americans or Canadians or Europeans live, and you look around, I can tell, American, Canadian, American, 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 because they build American-looking houses. Stupid. You can build anything you want here. Draw a picture. They'll build it. Now see my house. It's a castle. I don't want a house. I wanted a castle, so I built a castle. 3 stories tall. Well, actually, it's 4 stories tall. And it's a castle, literally. And yeah, it took me a couple of years, and I probably paid a little extra money to build it. I don't care. I don't care about the money. I built what I like. I've got mosaics on the floors, mosaics on my tables. I've got statues. I've got reliefs on the walls. Hell, one of my reliefs is covered in 25-cent coins. The whole thing, because I liked it. It's artwork. You guys live in a square box. Why did you come here? I can't figure it out. If everything is a scam, and you don't like the people because you're afraid you're going to get scammed, or you're going to get ripped off, or somebody's going to steal from you or something. You don't like the girls because, they're going to steal from you. And, why do you live here? Get into the provinces. Meet real people. Meet the Philippine people that want to come over and be your friend. And they are your friend. Philippine people, the men and the women, they are friends. They're not friends here and backbiters here. They're friends. They don't talk bad about you. If you need help, I can call a bunch of my friends. They'll come right over. The Filipinos will be right here tomorrow. What can I help you with? What can I help you with? That's how it is. And I got ripped off, but it was my own fault. It was a friend of my wife's. He borrowed $600, and it took me 2 months longer to collect my money than I was supposed to. That was my ripoff. I was supposed to pay interest on it. I didn't get the interest. Still got my money. That's in another video. Guys, the Philippines is a very, very nice, happy, simple place to live. If you're around the Filipinos. You're around the Americans and you're getting the same trash from all of them. I watch all of you guys in Dumaguete. I watch all your videos. And I don't think any one of you has a clue. Not that I've seen yet. Or are you just making videos that people will watch in the United States before they come here? Oh, this is dangerous. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this will happen. Why do you do that? Maybe that's life in Dumaguete. I don't know. You guys all live there. I guess it's a big expat community. I'm probably going to get trashed for this video. I don't care. I'd rather people watch my videos and know what it's really like. I've traveled around the world into 70 countries. There ain't one of you guys that could say that. On my own sailboat, you can't say that. I know what life is like in other countries. None of you can say that. Oh, you know what it's like in Thailand, or you know what it's like in Taiwan, maybe Vietnam, but you don't know the world. I do. And let me tell you something. Out of all the countries I've been in, including Canada and part of the UK and everywhere, Italy, you name it, this is the best place I've ever lived. The people are the best. The government, they don't mess with you here. You don't mess with the government, they don't mess with you. I know most of the policemen, so that's not an issue. I do pretty much what I want here on my property and in town. They all know me. The town knows me. I've been there long enough to know where I'm just I get the skin tax. My wife gets the skin tax. She's Filipino. So if it's a skin tax, we all get it. It's just, we don't call it skin tax. We call it culture. You fools all think it's something bad because you're an American. No, no. They tell you $1, tell them 80 cents. That's what they expect. Everybody here does. From the little fruit sales guy to the guy who's got the dog food in the market, they all expect the same thing. Everybody. So don't think that anybody is doing better than you just because they're Filipino. It's not true. I mean, the Filipinos do the same stuff that we do. And, as far as getting scammed by the girls, I would venture to say that Philippine men get the same exact scams as we do from the Philippine women. I never got scammed by a Philippine girl. Not once. There was no need. I'm too traveled and too cultured for that to happen to me to any extent. But you guys, I have to say, you need to revamp your look on life in the Philippines and start thinking about what it really is like. Get out of those stupid California and US rat holes that you live in here and move into where it's the Philippines. Get out where you can enjoy the green grass. I've got rice fields around me. It's gorgeous right now. They're all getting, they're all growing fresh rice. The rain's been making the fields beautiful green. It's absolutely gorgeous. You guys, what do you get to look at? I saw a picture of Dumaguete. It was like walking in Los Angeles or at Long Beach. A long stretch of road, a beach on one side, some kind of ugly ass city on the other side. I wouldn't live there if somebody bought me a house and paid me $10,000 a month. I wouldn't live there. Nope, not going to happen. I didn't move to the Philippines to live in an American place. So you guys, I hope some of you expats watch this video. I don't think anybody does. I don't get that many watches or looks or, I don't care. Hey guys, subscribe. I see some new people there. Subscribe for me. Send me a note, thumbs up. Got to say all that stuff a couple times. See what happens. Get out of that place that you live, man. I mean, I don't know how Dumaguete. Oh, it's the blogger capital of the Philippines. Oh, who cares? You know where my blogger capital is? My house. I love it. Sometimes I don't leave my house for a month at a time. I like my house. I've got a golf course, and a tennis court, and sauna, and jacuzzis, and actually I just turned the heater on for the jacuzzi. My jacuzzi gets up to 116 degrees. I gotta let it cool down so if I forget to turn the heater off. That's all solar heater, solar powered heater. My pool gets hot, solar powered. You guys just, you crack me up. I've been to maybe 3 resorts in this country since I've been here. I built my own resort. I don't want to go to anybody else's. I like mine. I've got a beautiful, loving wife. My daughter's gorgeous and loving as hell. What does a man need? Seriously, what do you need to make your life better? You guys that live in these American cities, what you need to do is you need to take a step back and go, why am I living here when I left this there? And I moved and I brought it to this country here, and all these scams and all this bad. Why don't one of you guys do a video on how happy you are here and how nice it is to be in the Philippines instead of all the doom and gloom you're always talking about? Oh, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. I can't find bad stuff. I tried to think about what I could do to, give you guys a run for your money about the bad stuff. About the worst thing I come up is my trees grow too damn fast when the rainy season hits, and we got to keep cutting limbs off of them. That sucks. It's a pain in the butt. Um, oh, my dogs, they once in a while tear up the planted pots. You know, I got huskies. They like to tear shit up. That's not good. There's two bad things I could talk about, but it's already talked about. So what am I going to say now about it? You know, it's just, you guys rant and rave about the neighbor's dogs. Hey, if you don't like the neighbor's dogs, ask the neighbor politely to make their dogs be quiet. They probably will. They're not going to get mad at you. Just walk up and say, hey, you know what, your dogs keep me awake at night. Can you like contain them, make them be a little quieter? I would appreciate it. They much rather you do that than talk bad about them on YouTube. And I'm sure some of their kids see these videos. Well, you think that the local people in Dumageddon don't watch your blogs? Trust me, they all watch them. Everybody watches your blogs, and everybody knows how much of a fool the most of you are. Why would you do that to yourself just for what? Views? Subscriptions? So you can retire on YouTube? You need to retire on YouTube, guys. You are just, I don't know. I don't get it. I mean, I don't even have, my retirement money is nothing. I don't care. I don't care if they take it away tomorrow. Couldn't care less. I have businesses in the U.S. I retired here, and I still operate my companies in the United States, and I do very well at it. And to listen to you guys bitch and complain about, oh, I don't have enough money. Oh, I'm going to have to go back to the United States. Oh, what am I going to do next? Oh, woe is me. Figure it out before you come to a foreign country. Pretty simple. You know, just know what you're going to do for money and have it all set up in the U.S. Bring it here. It's easy. You know, I'll tell you, you Americans out there, if I saw an American that I thought was halfway normal, I would invite them to, how do I say this? Join my company, and they could make a living on my company. I mean, if you do crappy, you do $300 a day, US. That's not doing well. But I don't see anybody that's normal. Not yet. But if any of you guys think you're normal, get a hold of me. You can contact me by sending me a text on the video. I have actually got Philippine guys that work for me also. They don't do as good because their English isn't as good as it needs to be. But it's possible. You can get a hold of me if you need some help. Well, not help. Maybe I'll put you to work working for me here in the Philippines as part of the company in the United States. I can help with that. And no, it's not fucking telemarketing or anything like that. I have a real company. Guys, remember your neighbors. The area is watching your videos. And when you talk bad about the Philippine people and the Philippine women and, you know, the Philippine culture, you don't think they're watching it? They know. Your next door neighbors are watching your videos. You say, oh, the Philippine women are a bunch of thieves, man. I get burned every time. You don't think that they're watching it? I guarantee you they are. You think that they're not watching all of your vids? Dudes, if you think that, you're more retarded than I think you are. Anyway, I think I put you all down enough. I hope you watched this video. I hope you made some comments about what I have to say and the way that I think about being in the Philippines. And oh yeah, it's the same shirt as yesterday. You know why? I was too lazy to go downstairs and get a clean one. This is upstairs where I'm at. Hit me up. I'd love to invite a couple of you guys over to my castle and spend a day or two over here. I got extra rooms. And see what life's really about in the Philippines. Get out of that place you live in Dumageddon. Maybe, just maybe, you get around somebody real. Maybe you'll get a clue. Anyway, that's all the ranting and raving I'm going to do for the day. I may do something else if I feel like I'm in a good mood later. Maybe I'll do another video, and maybe it'll be even more cheerful than this one was. Have a good one, boys and girls, and I will see you on the next video. Maybe. I always have trouble turning it off. Let's try that. There we go.